find ourselves back at Shit HQ.
I don't like my studio being called Shit HQ. But yeah, fair.
Is it Shit HQ? For the most recent episode of Is It Shit? With me, Sean, and him, Dan. And today, this looks very familiar. Very familiar.
So strangely familiar.
We're going through the Kiive thing, is right?
We are going to have to, yeah, is it Kiive? Is it
Kiive? Kiive, yeah.
It's Kiive as far as I'm concerned.
Kiive, yeah, okay. Kiive. So, tell us what we're looking at today, Sean.
Today, Dan, we are looking at the Kiive S Quick Strip. Now, interestingly, behind me is the SSL6 little mixer thing, which I've had for a few years now. This is a modelled version of a channel of the SSL6. Looks exactly like it. Sounds pretty damn like it. It's got a couple of extra things on it. So it's got saturation, where you can basically push the button, get saturation, and you've then got a control for how much. It's got a transient shaper on it, and if you move it to the left, it sort of softens the transients. Move it to the right, makes them more spiky. The compressor's got a side chain on it, which is a nice addition, but other than that, it is identical to my SSL6 channel. It's got a nice little display for the EQ. Nice little thing.
It does look cool, actually.
It does look cool, and what's interesting is that it's very much like the hardware, in that the hardware is pretty simple but very high quality.
Bit like me.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Very simple, very high quality. I don't know. Anyway, but whatever. Anyway, I thought, this is going to be an easy one to test because I've got a real one. So, you mess around with that one, mess around with this. It's good, but it has a very cool thing, which I found it to be awesome at, is put this on drums, especially a snare. The transient shaper combined with that compressor, you can make a pretty average snare really smack.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. I was like, as soon as I started playing with it, I'm like, this is staying in my plugin folder because, yeah, toms, snares, anything percussive, that transient shaper on this is awesome.
You want a bit of attack, a bit of...
Yeah, really give it some wallop. And the EQ, I know it's a preset sort of set frequencies. You've only got cut or boost and the high and low, but it's just really nice. And that combined with the compressor on here, the fact that you now have a little bit more control over it, that is a winning combination.
Yeah.
It's a cool little thing. I like it. And I like the fact that they've done the sensible thing and that, they've stacked it left, next door to each other. So it's a nice window on your machine to look at.
It does look cool. It's the second time I've said that.
Yeah.
Do we move straight on then to demos?
Yeah, it's Kiive, so it's a full 14 days fully functioning demo.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then when we've demoed it,
once you have demoed it, if you decide you want to purchase it, full price $39.99.
Not bad.
Right now it's in the sale at $19.99.
That's a Dan special, that is. That's a go out and buy.
That's a go and get it recommendation, definitely. It's a cool little plugin.
Anything with a bit of wallop, that sounds pretty good.
It's useful. You're going to be turning to this over and over again.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Well done, Kiive.
I'm still going to ask you the question because otherwise it's pointless naming the show. Is it shit? So, Sean, is the Kiive audio what is it? S Quick shit. S Quick Strip. Is the S Quick Strip shit?
Strip. Try to say that. No, it's not shit at all. No, it's a lovely little plugin. I really like it. This is the kind of thing I like.
Brilliant stuff. So go and have a look. 14 days free demo.
Do that.
On sale at the moment for $19.99.
Boom.
Or all day, every day, people.
Boom. Yeah.
So before you go and have a look, please like the video.
That would be very handy, and also subscribe to the channel. It really helps.
We've got a Instagram, which is Studio Life 101.
And there's a Patreon, and there's a merch store, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's just down there.
So go and have a click, and until then, we will see you next time. Adios.
Later.